Gerald. I'm the founder of Bespoke Textiles, the creative director and the author of The Textile Touch. And I've been designing for 30 years. I've been working in luxury fashion with British designers for the last 30 years. I started with a company after graduating with my degree from Manchester with a company called Textiles, and they were brilliant at unique textiles and silks that became award-winning. And I was the sample development person, so I helped it create the sample to the catwalk show and then into its production manufacture piece. That led me into all kinds of work with the factory partners that were all back then in the UK. And then my journey went to Hong Kong. I started working with, I lived there, so I started working with Asia, all over Asia from China to Vietnam, but working very niche with very luxury suppliers. And what I saw was the source of where silk came from, the source of some of the beautiful Japanese trims, and it was about aligning and pulling things together from where they're naturally made and created, and then tailoring them to British brands. And I've been doing that for now the hospitality industry and heritage brands and royal palaces. And a couple of other pieces that I'm working on are also working on a really exquisite luxury uniform for a private jet company in the US, and also the upcycled collection, unique one-offs made from vintage and second-hand, redeveloped and redesigned for Forever Young, my collection as well. I heard about Fashionenta is I first heard about Fashion Capital and was very curious about what they were building there. And also I've always gone to every trade show that the UK has with fabric suppliers and small bespoke, small scale manufacturing, and every show I could get to as an interested entrepreneur, and also being able to help others with joining them up with factories and partnerships. So I've done that for a lot of customers, and it was always in my best interest to know who's out there. And then it was finally, even when I work globally with lots of suppliers, depending on what the project scale is about or what the project materials where the project materials are from. Actually, it was really great to join some projects that are very short. They've got a bit more budget, but they've got a very short, tight timeline, and you just want to be able to work much more directly with the factory in person and deliver the products in a shorter timeline. And that's what's been great to work with Fashionenta. My experience with working with Fashionenta has been they are exceptional partners in helping you do something in a very highly professional way to a timeline, and they are superb at keeping on time, on track, and keeping in communication. And they're just so open to be able to talk through problems, and they've introduced me to suppliers where I didn't have such a vast amount of UK sort of trims and extra sort of accessory materials companies as I used to know, and they've helped me reintroduce those to me. So they've been a brilliant partner in that sense.